Sure.
I mean, it was already established in
BLM
South
prove
Park.
that last year?
Indeed. So,
Oh no, that's been established for a while with Muhammad getting censored in South Park.
Very true.
Like, unironically, in that episode, their last speech is entirely bleeped out, the I learned something today speech, and the entirety of that speech, uncensored, is what we've learned today is that terrorism works. If you don't want to be made fun of, you just have to threaten people with guns and bombs. And then Comedy Central censors that speech because they're afraid of Islamic terrorism. So it's like they censored the speech and proved the speech right. It's this pinnacle of comedicness. It's the narrative and objective world have met, as Jordan Peterson would say.
I love the South Park guys. Matt and Trey Parker, right?
Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why I thought
just
we
to
were brothers.
respond to Kekistani in chat, where he says the stream seems to be a bunch of apologists for the election. Just for the record, YouTube's editorial policies determine what we can say on that matter. Just so what we can say does not reflect our true opinions.
I will say that I am.
You first.
Okay, sorry, I'll just quickly go and I'll let you go next, Trim. I have already recommended that you go and have a look at Bahizi with regards to my opinions on the selection.
And,
Go, Trim.
To me, two things. One, I hold a very similar opinion as Carl Benjamin. And also, the eye of Susan is upon us. Be very afraid.
Mm-hmm.
There is no light in the void, only death.
And Susan.
Yes, and like Capstashus says in the chat, what's going on in England does seem to have a lot of American influence. It's just like that Islamo-leftism that Macron's talking about. That's exactly what's causing this problem in the UK. The same mess of university-educated children just going all across the globe, spreading their fantasies, their utopian ideals.
I think it's very well described. Sorry, go for it.
As an American, I just want to apologize for that, but it does annoy me a little bit when Macron blames America for that. When it's like, oh, it was kind of French intellectuals that infected the American universities to begin with. So at least when it comes to France, we're just returning to them the cancer that they sent us. But that's fine if Macron wants to help fight Islamo-leftism now, he's more than welcome to join the fight.
It's a bit light, but we'll take any help we can get.
That's right. But second, do you know what the problem is? America took it and did it better.
Yeah.
You always have to do the whole thing. Oh, I'm going to take that and I'm going to make it bigger and better and worse maybe, but I'm going to make it bigger. Yeehaw!
Yes, we're going to make it huge. It's going to be great.
Huge.
Huge.
I love that line. I just love the huge. It's brilliant.
Trump is a gift that keeps on giving.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Well, there's one thing I like about Trump losing the election. One thing two things. One is the incredible amount of Biden's remorse, or Buyer's remorse. And, of course, all the goddamn journalists that lost their jobs.
Oh, it's
just laid
glorious.
off. It's so quiet on that front right now, and it is beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Was it CNN lost 2/3 of their viewers or something?
Yes!
Yes!
Oh, man.
Oh, thank God.
And all those ridiculous online newspapers, which weren't really any source of news, laying off 2/3 to 3/4 of their staff.
Yep. Well, that's what happens when your definition of journalism is, oh, the president said a thing. Screenshot. Trump bad. Orange man did thing.
Yep.
You
Good old
really
Ryan Long.
sucked when tabloid... Oh, sorry, you first.
Go, Trim.
I was just going to say that you really suck when you make tabloids look like better news than you.
Actually, there was like UK tabloids which had actual news in them, as opposed to what they used to do. It was so weird.
Oh man, it was.
And the other thing
Trump
which
years
has
was weird.
happened, yeah, I know, it's very, very weird. The other thing which I've quite enjoyed is the fact that Sky News Australia has become very well known all across the globe. It's quite bizarre.
It is, as the Australians say, biased.
Biced. It's biced and red pilled, mate.
I love that we have two fucking Aussies here.
That's so mean. So
What?
mean. The thing which is hilarious though is because we've got a South Australian and a Queenslander, right? We've got the two polar extremes of the Australian accent in the chat.
And then you just have my butchering of it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I would apologize, but hey, we're from different countries, everyone, and I'm pretty sure if I say a Norwegian word, you're all gonna butcher it too.
Oh, absolutely. But give it a go. I'm more than happy to make
Okay,
a fool of myself.
this is one I heard in the city, and every single English speaker that tries to repeat what I say, they can't do it. So this is a challenge to you. Hurtigruten.
Hurtigruten.
There we go. Almost. How about you, Beth?
Hurtigruten.
Hey, do you think Jane Foster, the mighty Thor, would be capable of doing it?
No, he's not Thor. Screw you.
Jane Foster isn't a he. You gotta respect her pronouns, man.
Fuck off.
Do you know what?
Sorry.
I really don't care about people's pronouns. It doesn't bother me at all. As long as I don't have to pretend that they are not the sex that they are.
Here's I don't care about pronouns as long as the pronoun itself is a real word.
That too.
Yeah, there we go.
That's an excellent starting point.
I'm not gonna, if Blair White shows up, I'm not gonna be like, he, but I'm not gonna say Zer, zippity bop, flippity flimmity. I'm not.
No, I can't do that either.
I'm not gonna do my best Bill Cosby voice impression, not general.
I was about to say, thank you, Trim. Thank you for clarifying that one.
I mean, I might be stupid, but gee, even I have certain standards.
Standards.
Zip zap zippity zoop zoop bam.
So
Exactly.
Speaking
Actually,
of,
we've gone totally off topic. Like, what were we meant to be talking about this section again?
Yeah, we're talking about
how England's gone to hell and it's all the fault of Islamolestism.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of, Dankula had something interesting to say. The whistleblower who went public with information regarding S&P corruption within the Salmon Tribe has just been sentenced to 8 months in prison for it. God help the Scots.
So the
Sorry, they're in
S&P has
jail?
finally-
Well,
Surprisingly,
yes, for speaking out against it.
Turns out that the S&P has finally taken the last step in taking the S, turn it from Scottish to socialist.
Yeah.
Now you take the N in front of the socialist, and there you go.
Yes, the socialist SNP. Yes, Socialist Nationalist Party. What does that sound like? Yeah, National Socialist Party. No, I remember something like that from somewhere.
30s and 40s.
it's also
Really hot tonight.
Wait!
I just want to point out that we started streaming 69 minutes ago.
Nice.
Nice.
But, yeah, Count Dankula said something very interesting about the Scottish National Party, which is that they don't actually want independence because they want to be back in the European Union. The way he says it, they just want to change who's holding the leash.
Oppress me harder, Ursula. That's pretty much them.
Yeah, that's the Scottish attitude.
You know,
Oppress me harder, Ursula. Or how
that was beautiful. But what it is the Scots don't ever want to not have someone feeding them.
I have a
Interesting way of
Scottish
looking at
friend,
it.
so I'm just gonna be a little bit careful in how much I shit on the Scots.
Shit on them. Shit on them. I'm of Irish extraction. We should shit on them.
Yeah, but he lives not too far away from me, so you know I can be a bit careful. So
Trim, do you have
Private
whiskey in your
Scots,
home?
Actually, yes.
Oh, you're fine then.
Oh, it's so stereotypical, but it's true. I gave him,
I
whiskey for his
know.
birthday. I gave him whiskey for his birthday. He was fucking happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, I
man.
mean, Count Dankula is right. He's like, you can have 7 officers kicking down your door over some tweets, but literally sneak into a country illegally and just get let go. Yeah, that's true. Like,
Essentially.
I mean, that is kind of... Well, it's the same thing with the whole, you need a vaccine passport to travel, but if you cross the border illegally, you can just stay here.
I'm hearing rumors that pugs are about to become an illegal species in Germany for some in Scotland for some reason. I mean,
No idea why.
I thought Buddha and SMP would get really well along. I mean, they have similar politics.
They do. You're very correct. Though I do feel sorry for pugs. Have you seen pug skulls?
Yes.
They look
All those
they look
poor
like alien
abominations.
skulls. Oh no, not alien skulls, predator skulls.
I'm gonna regret looking this up.
Oh, you need to look it up. They are horrifying.
Oh,
Horrifying.
dear God. Thank you for the nightmares.
Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, shit like that. It's reasons like that I draw faces like I do.
Yeah. Anyone in the chat, if you are a masochist, feel free to look it up. If not, spare your eyes.
That's right.
It's such a beautiful abomination.
How could something so cute have something so hideous underneath it?
I mean, you can just hear the way they breathe.
Yeah, I know that snuffly snort noise that they make. It's just wrong. Actually, that's a quite good analogy for what's happening in the UK, isn't it?
Yeah, right down to the pug asking, "Where are my testicles, Summer? They were removed. Where are they?"
Oh
Wait,
my
wasn't
gosh.
that no, wasn't that a Shih Tzu?
Yeah, but I mean, still they get neutered as well, so why not?
Yeah, but the pugs kind of deserve it, you know. Have you seen them? You know. There's one thing for someone as Christ pill as you. Let's just say that they are the perfect example of why humanity should not play God.
It's true.
We just had the skull appear in our Discord. Gross.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Is
that
anyone
was
gonna
so
check
bad.
it for the 3 dots? No, we're not in the phrenology here. Disavow YouTube.
We're just huge fans of Django Unchained. Really good movie. Seriously.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
a pretty good movie.
I actually watched it for the first time with my best friend a couple weeks ago.
Let me guess,
It's
you were
some
high.
Good movie.
No, actually no.
Huh, okay.
I was drunk though.
Nice.
That's fair enough.
I watched Age of Extinction, that abominable Transformers movie high, and it was cool because every time something exploded, it exploded inside a bubble, and then the bubble exploded. Like, twice the explosions. I don't even want to talk about how the transformations look like. It was an experience. Let's just say that.
Yeah, humans, they do. Okay, never mind. That's gonna be way too off topic.
That's right. We should try and stay on topic. It's hard to stay on topic though when it comes to the UK because I'm not as knowledgeable about the stuff that's happening inside the UK, which I'm not informed of by the Lotus Eaters anyway. Because part of the reason why I'm a subscriber is because I want to keep up with what's going on in the UK, and they're a very good source of it.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because there's a lot of liars in the UK. There's a lot of liars.
Oh, that is for sure. I mean,
Yep, we call them the
many bad
BBC.
faith actors.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know about
I
you,
don't
Jezza, but these
understand
days
them
I've been getting
anymore.
much the same opinion of the ABC as the BBC.
Oh, I've had that opinion for a long time now.
ABC. Weren't they
Oh,
the ones
Australian
who
board.
published? Yeah, weren't they the ones who made that really cringe, like, kind of cartoon a few years ago, where it was like those like SJW women like rapping about like the Privilege River or something?
Don't remind me. Don't
Oh God,
remind me.
I think I was lucky enough to
God.
avoid seeing that one.
Oh,
Like,
I didn't watch the whole
gosh.
thing, but still, the echoes in my mind.
Does it
that's-
echo as badly as Dr.
No.
Fauci?
Yes, actually. No, wait. I actually prefer that in front of that shit. You know, you've been singing that thing so goddamn much that I've actually started to develop an resistance to it.
Yeah,
Now, just
He's
so
saying-
you're aware, I just double checked. That video was deleted after community backlash against it, so that's a good thing.
awesome. That's great.
Yes, the one
the
good
community,
thing,
the community has standards.
the one good thing
Has
about
standards.
Australia is it seems that a lot of the woke rubbish is not being tolerated. Like the two schools where some genius thought it'd be a good idea to abuse the boys. Both
Yeah.
times
Oh,
that
I
happened,
just
and
agreed.
yes, it happened a second time. Both times it happened,
Yeah.
the community just ripped the schools to shreds.
Yeah.
It should be.
And
That is
also,
beautiful.
And I know as well that in unlike in a lot of places, we don't seem to have. We may be full of feminist midwives, but they are not woke. So they do not agree with the whole concept of chest feeding and birthing parent and all of that other rubbish. They're
Okay.
very against it.
Ugh.
Thank goodness.
I mean, it's got to be
Though they
some
are
positive.
hyper-feminist.
There's got to be some bonuses to at least living in a country that's trying to kill you every goddamn second of the line.
Look,
Word.
it's not every day. We do get a few days off.
Real.
Well, I think that's because some of the turf perspective is founded in reality. Some of it.
Yes.
Some of it is founded in
Well,
reality.
the TE part of turf is founded in reality, as it should be.
Right.
Yeah, I sort of look at them and it's the fact that they agree that women are important and valuable. That's,
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
you know,
Hi, I hope you enjoyed this segment from the Sultans of Shadilay podcast.
If you like this segment, please click like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out the full podcast in the description below.